Mga ate at mga kuya, welcome back to Kuya Puto's channel. So alam nyo ba guys, dito sa Canada, we are a credit-based society. Di po kayo makakakilos kung yung credit score ninyo mabantot. So alam nyo ba guys, yung mga kapalpakan na ginagawa natin na hindi natin napapansin, that's actually killing our credit, or in some cases talagang pinatay na yung credit natin. Tapos di natin napansin because we don't notice it. Because we're not aware. Because we don't pay attention. Yun po ang pag-uusapan natin dito sa video na to. So guys, believe it or not, dito sa Canada, we are a credit-based society. You can't move without good credit. Napakahirap pong gumalaw, kumilos, if you're not backed up by your credit. So, we always advise, especially to the young people, right, na walang masyadong experience or knowledge about credit, alagaan ninyo, nurture it, build it. So guys, the number one culprit dito sa Canada na pumatay ng credit score ninyo or pumapatay sa credit score ninyo is yung cosign. Marami pong nangungutang, bahay, kotse, or what have you. And sometimes, kailangan nila ng co-borrower or a co-signer dahil di po sapat yung income nila to service the debt that they are applying for. So, maybe you might get approached. Sasabihin sa'yo, pare, pa-co-sign naman dyan para makuha ko tong coaching to. Tayong mga Pilipino, mga mababait, di ba? So, sasabihin natin, sige, ayos lang yan. So, they give you a pen, you sign that contract, sign that document, next thing you know, yung kaibigan mo or yung kamag-anak mo nakuha na yung kailangan nilang makuha. And then time goes by. Now it's time for you to make that big purchase that you've always wanted and that you've always planned for. Tapos bumalik yung bangko, sabi, you know what, Mr. Mendoza? We apologize, but we cannot continue with this application because your credit score is not sufficient. It's actually in bad standing. Yes, we get that a lot, we see that a lot, and it's a terrible situation to be in. Nangyari, yung kaibigan ninyo o yung kamag-anak ninyo that you co-signed for, pumalpak dun sa loan. Ibig sabihin, either they missed a bunch of payments, narimata, or they just stopped making payments towards the loan. Tatanong ninyo, Kuya Puto, hindi mo na ako umutang eh. You know what guys, every time you co-sign for anything, you are 100% liable for whatever that loan is. So if that loan goes on default, if that loan goes delinquent, sabit po kayo. So iniisip ninyo, oh ayos lang yan, mabait naman eh. Yung kaibigan ko mabait naman eh. You know, he's not gonna let me down or she's not gonna let me down. Think twice. Okay, co-signing for a loan that is not yours is the number one culprit kung bakit namatay or namamatay ang credit dito ng mga tao sa Canada. So number 2, napansin po namin dito, madami pong nagsa-sign up sa gym. Yeah, gym para lumaki yung mga muscles ninyo, di ba? Which is great dahil health yun. Pero hindi po napapansin ng tao. Kunyari, nag-quit sila ng gym. Kunyari, lumipat sila, nakalimutan nilang cancelin. Or they thought that they canceled the membership, but really, they never did. Tapos, they just stopped making payments towards it. Next thing you know, yung pong gym na yun, dahil, how much is a membership? $15, $20, $30. Napakaliit po nun eh. Karamihan ng beses nakakalimutan na lang natin because it's so insignificant, right? So you stop making payments towards it for whatever reason. You moved or you changed gyms or it doesn't matter. Next thing you know, yung gym na meron kayong kontrata, they're calling collections because you stop making payments. Those $15, $10 payments towards that membership na kinalimutan ninyo na, ngayon sinisita kayo. That's very common, guys. Like a lot of those subscriptions, a lot of those little tiny payments that you made arrangements for, pag di nyo po binayaran yun, pag nakalimutan ninyo, lalong-lalo na yung gym membership, malilintikan po yung credit ninyo. Make sure that you check the mail. Make sure you check your emails. Dahil papadalan po kayo niyan before they put you in collections. Pagkakamali po ng madaming tao, they ignore those emails or they ignore going to the mail. Kala nila junk mail, di ba? Next thing you know, naka-collections na pala kayo. So, isipin nyo guys, kunyari punta kayo sa kotse, bibili kayo ng kotse sa dealership. Tapos, excited kayo dahil ang ganda ng trabaho ninyo, di ba? Tapos, akala nyo, yung income ninyo sapat na dahil malaki na yung kinikita ninyo, and the next thing you know, they won't even approve that loan dahil meron kayong delinquency dun sa credit ninyo which caused it to die. And then they tell you, you find out it's because of some $10 a month stupid gym membership that you totally forgot about, and they put you on a collections and they put you through collections because of it. So mag-iingat po kayo dun sa mga maliliit na mga contracts na sinasign ninyo for whatever services, because that can bite you later on. So dito po sa Canada, yung cellphone, ganito, importante. It's mandatory. Almost everybody has it. Can't live without it, diba? What if I told you that this cell phone right here is one of the major causes why pumapalpak ang credit ng mga tao? Totoo po yan. Dahil karamihan po sa atin, pag lumabas yung bagong iPhone, pag lumabas yung bagong Samsung, we'll sign up, $1,000, $2,000 for the phone plus the services, right? Tapos, gagamitin natin ang gagamitin. You'll go over on your minutes. Next thing you know, your $80 plan, yung bill nyo for the month is like $500 dahil nakalimutan ninyong iset yung limit sa data ninyo or whatever. Madalas po mangyari yon. So, next thing you know, pag dumating yung bill na yon, yung $500, $600 bill na yon dahil nagkamali kayong gamitin, most people go delinquent on that. Yes, napakadami pong tao, they get put on collections because of their cell phones. Either hindi nila mabayaran or nagkamali sila, sumabog yung bill and they refuse to pay it. And you know what guys? That is so common. Ang dami pong tao dito, magaganda ang trabaho, malalaki ang kita. Tapos mag-a-apply po sila to go get a house, to go get a car, or even try to get a job. Dahil some jobs po, they look at your credit history to make sure that you're a law-abiding citizen. Lalo na po in the financial industry, di ba? Paano kung palpak yung credit score ninyo, naka-collections kayo, and then you're not able to do any of those things because of a cell phone bill? So yeah, that's been known to happen in the past, so mag-iingat po kayo. Credit killer po yan pag di ninyo ilalagaan. So you have to alaga that. So tayo po mga Pilipino, mababait na tao tayo. Yes, lalo na po kung merong baguhan or kamag-anak or what have you na nangangailangan. Sometimes to the point where, mabait naman si pinsan ko, mabait naman si pamangkin ko, mabait naman si kaibigan ko. Pahiram ko muna yung credit card ko sa kanila, ayos lang yun. Hanggang makatayo sila. Alam nyo guys, there's nothing wrong with being mabait. Pero kailangan lagay natin sa lugar. There's been so many occasions where, magpapakita ng kabaitan yung tao. Papahiram yung credit card nila, which is a huge no-no. Napakalaking pagkakamali po nun. And next thing you know, yung humiram ng credit card, yung binigyan nyo ng credit card ninyo, they run up your bill. And even worse, not only do they run it up, they don't pay it like how they promised you that they were gonna take care of it. So, wag na wag po kayo magpapahiram ng credit card sa ibang tao. Dahil napakalaking pagkakamali po nun pag dumating yung araw na nangailangan kayo. Tapos di nila inalagaan. And more than likely, baka hindi po maalagaan. Because nobody can take care of it better than you can. Everything starts with you. So wag na wag po kayo magpapahiram ng credit card sa ibang tao. Alam ko, it's common sense, but trust me, it's been known to happen many times in the past and people have regretted making that decision. So finally guys, I left the best one for last. Tayo mga Pilipino, mahilig tayo sa kotse. No big deal. Kuya Puto, mahilig ako sa kotse. Everybody I know, na lalaki, even babae, mahilig sa kotse. Pagbaguhan po dito yung mga Pilipino sa Canada, parang atat. Parang napaka-atat makakuha ng kotse because I guess to us Filipinos, A, it's a status symbol, B, it's an emotional purchase. Dahil I guess, if you can prove to yourself or if you can prove to the people out there that you can get a car, lalo na sa Filipino community, you've made it. Stupid mentality, but for some reason, ganun po takbo ng utak ng karamihan ng Pinoy, di ba? So gagawin po ng mga baguhan dito, they're gonna go to dealerships and then they're gonna try to secure a loan to go purchase a car. Parte po ng proseso is for the dealerships to run credit checks on you. Di po naiintindihan ng marami dito, lalo na yung mga baguhan, we are a credit-based society. And kung bago po kayo sa Canada, wala pa po kayong credit history. But they go to dealerships regardless because, maybe yung mentality nila ng pagbili ng kotse is still sa Pilipinas. Hindi pa po sila familiar how it works here dito sa Canada. Long story short, parte po ng proseso is for the dealership to run a credit check on you. So every time they pull credit on an applicant, your score goes down. Yes. Alam niyo na wala kayong history pa. Tapos, you're gonna allow them to pull credit on you. So, every time they do that, baba yung score ninyo because it takes a hit, right? So, gagawin po ng mga tao, pupunta sila sa Honda. Oh, hindi pumasa dahil yung credit mababa. Tapos, gagawin nila, they'll go to a different dealership and go through the same process. So, that dealership number 2 will pull credit again on the same application. And then, bababa na naman. Akala po nila, depende kung anong dealership silang pupunta, baka pumasa yung application nila. Mali! Mali. Okay? So, even worse, yung sa mga online application, dahil marami po nagbebenta, online din, kotse, di ba, mga dealerships. So, they'll click. Next thing you know, they give consent for the online dealership to put credit on them to see if the application is feasible. Next thing you know, bagsak na naman. And then they'll go to another website. So they keep on continuing, putting in applications to all of these different dealerships, hoping na one of them will approve them. But everybody is pulling credit on their application. So, every time they pull credit, baba yung score nila. Hindi po nila alam yan, so mag-iingat kayo doon. Okay? You can actually check your credit score yourself and it doesn't cost you anything. So if you do online banking, I'm pretty sure there's some kind of link doon sa website nila where you're able to actually check your score. So yes, being informed is amazing. Being informed will actually save your life. Knowledge is power, guys. So sana naman, meron kayong natutunan kahit konti dito sa short video clip ni Kuya Puto. And kung di pa kayo nakapag-subscribe, subscribe naman kayo sa channel ni Kuya Puto so we can grow this as big as we can. This is Kuya Puto wishing you good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Stay hungry, stay humble, keep your hustle strong. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye for now.